Hey, 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 yeah, baby be my bubble gum. I can be so troublesome. I just wanna.
Man, I remember the days when I was 13 years old and my mom used to tell me I have so much talent and potential. And you know, I knew it. But at the same time, I always felt like I really didn't have as much support from certain people when I was younger. Even though people told me, I just feel like that little me always felt like my talents was unnoticed by certain people. I feel like, man, the reason I've made it this far is because of my situations that I used to go through as a kid. You know, I was always quiet and people never knew what was wrong with me. You know, it was times where I felt like I was even being unheard. These are the things that I went through, or how I felt whenever I was 13, you know. But as I got older, I started to realize, man, that life gets real, you know. And I just feel like I've put in so much work and I've changed over time to become the person that I am. Like, you know, I go to work, I get compliments, people tell me how good I'm doing, you know. It's a lot of things. And I feel like, man, if it wasn't for the things that I went through as that 13-year-old me, I feel like I don't even know where I would be. It's like the moment I picked up the camera is when I knew I had a dream. It was something that I put 100% effort in, you know, besides the motivation in it, to inspire. You know, it was my dad that was showing me things that he used to do, you know. I thought to myself like, okay, seems interesting. So over time, how I locked in and attached onto my goals like a magnet is I was starting off doing everything with my dad and my brothers. Growing up, I feel like I've had a bond with my dad to the point to be able to learn the things that I know now. And, you know, my dad's always told me, you know, don't be like him, be better than him. That's real. I took it in. So it's like, yeah, over time I probably made some mistakes, you know, but I realized that it's just part of growth. You know, I realized that the things that we go through, you know, when we make mistakes on things, we're not really failing, we're just learning from it, you know what I'm saying? So we can become better. And I feel like I've lost a lot of friends over time trying to find myself. You know, a lot of people don't like when you're really trying to make a change in your life and you're really trying to, you know, adjust and do things the right way. You know, it comes upon a time where you really got to focus and lock in, and you got to ask yourself, like, is this where you want to be in your life? Are you comfortable? Are you satisfied? You know, these are the things that I ask myself. And if I know that I'm chasing a certain goal, I'm not going to involve everybody in what I'm doing. You know, and it's just all about respecting others' decisions. You know, family, friends, cousins, anybody. I feel like growing up, man, staying in the trenches, when my mom went off to college, I felt like it opened my mind more. And, you know, even though I was around my granny and them and my brothers, you know, I still felt that void. Like, I felt like I was, you know, I don't really know how to put it, but I felt like I had to, you know, grow fast. Not having my mom over that time when she was in college and me not really understanding what was going on. Not gonna lie, at 13 or at the age when I thought my mom, when she did go to college, I thought she went to jail. So I'm like, okay, what's going on? The last thing I remember was being at her graduation or whatever. But it's a lot of things that I remember, you know, and it's some things that I don't remember. But most of all, I can say that my life was it was very confusing, but at the same time, it was like, it wasn't too much confusing, but it wasn't like all good and things like that. You know, just me taking on the crafts that I do and the businesses that I run overall, I feel like this is the most that I've been locked in. Like, every day I just grind, man, and I realize more that life gets real, you know. And yeah, life ain't easy, but you know, shoot, some things can get a little bit better, you feel me? But my mind is just opening up more. It's just realizing more and more, you know, and not just about the world, but also about people, you know, and how people can be. Like, our world of generation of people my age, you know, is so messed up to the point where it's like you can't even last in a relationship for 3 months because, shoot, it's not a consistent thing. It's not something that, you know, people really want to actually strive to make last. You know, they desire lust and get it confused with love, and then it don't last, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, at a young age, man, we just got to learn how to be focused and lock in until that time comes. Because I had to realize, man, in the 7th grade, that was my first heartbreak. And once I realized that I was getting played, it was playing me in my face and things like this, it opened my mind up, man. So it was like, at a young age, I was always engaging with females, and all I ever wanted was to find that true love. And my senior year of high school, when I first, I guess I can say that was my actual high school love. But at the same time, it taught me a lesson, man, to just shoot, never, like how they say, don't judge a book by its cover. Never go off of what you see. Like, just because you see it don't mean it's good, you know what I'm saying? Like, I've been fooled so much by girls overall over the years, man, that now I know what to expect. Now I can get with somebody or make a friend and already know how the outcome is going to be. You know, 10 times out of 10, they're down here, you're up there. So it's like, the come up is near. I can feel it. Every day I wake up, I can feel it. It's like I desire that nice crib, you know what I'm saying? Making 100K in sales with my brand. Not having to work the cycle no more. It's all about breaking the cycle, man. And y'all gotta understand that, or you'll forever be stuck on working for somebody that don't care about you. If I know I'm not happy, man, I'm waking up every day. No matter how long it takes, I'm gonna work. No matter how long it takes. Just do it. Just deal with it. But at the end of the day, man, a lot of y'all have changed up on me. When I went through my situation in Oklahoma, it showed me the people that was there and the people that wasn't. Now I got a clear understanding that at the end of all of this is just me. You know, and no hard feelings to anybody, but I don't really associate with people no more. Like, I'm to the point to where it's like, nothing can break me. I've been broken too much. It's like, I'm only building up from here. And it's like, people don't see my vision, and that's okay. But the come up is near. Do the work. Stop slacking, stop making excuses, stop getting distracted, and everything shall work out in God's hands and in your favor. Follow through with it, because the come up is near and your time's coming.